5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Magnolia Live! Welcome to our very first episode of Magnolia Live. This is our new segment created by Communications Unit for you, our dear viewers. Magnolia Live will include some of the old standby segments, like the quote, standard, health topic, and sports. However, we're adding some important segments like information about advocacy, community resources, and other helpful topics. But first, I heard something that really made me laugh. Want to hear it? Okay, great. Here we go. Let me know if you heard this one before. If April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring? Pilgrims. Okay. If you didn't like that one, maybe you'll like this one. Be funnier. What did the buffalo say when his kid went to college? Bye, son. Okay, let's get straight to our first segment about our community resources.
Hello, Magnolia Clubhouse. This is Ron, and this is a community resource. The Greater Cleveland Food Bank's Community Resources Center is at 15500 South Waterloo Road in Cleveland. The phone number is 216-738-2067. This food bank provides food assistance and nutrition support at the Community Resource Center. And the Community Resource Center can help with SNAP applications and refers families to local pantries. The food bank also focuses on addressing the root causes of food insecurity, such as a lack of employment or housing, by partnering with other non-profit organizations. They are open these hours: Monday, Tuesday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Friday and Saturday by appointment only. For more information, please visit www.greaterclevelandfoodbank.org. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Thank you, Ron. It's always good to have information about food banks in your back pocket. Next, we have Calvin with a positive quote.
It's Calvin, and here is the quote of the week. Somewhere inside all of us is the power to change the world. Roald Dahl is the author of this quote. Now back to Magnolia News.
I feel inspired. Thank you. I needed that. Did you know May is Mental Health Awareness Month? Emily has some very important information for us.
Hey Clubhouse, this is Emily here with this week's Health and Wellness Report. As many of you know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, which is a strong focus here at Magnolia Clubhouse. We will be exploring a variety of resources and tips to help our members improve their mental health. We will also be sharing stories of some members who have overcome mental health challenges. If you would like to share your story, please come to the communications unit. This week, we'd like to highlight some great resources here in Cleveland, Ohio. NAMI, that's N-A-M-I Cleveland, is a well-established organization that provides support, groups, counseling, and resources for both those with mental illness and their loved ones. Their website is namicleveland.org. There's also the Mental Health Crisis Line 988 for those struggling with suicidal ideations with a plan or thoughts of self-harm, strong thoughts of self-harm. This hotline will connect them with trained professional staff and resources and fast intervention if needed. Please remember, there is a help available. Do not feel like you have to struggle on your own. Crisis services are also available anytime by text message. Simply text NAMI to 741-741 and you will immediately be responded to. That is all for this week, but stay tuned throughout the week for more encouraging stories and resources. And remember, you are important and appreciated. Have a terrific week, and now back to more Maine Magnolia news.
Thank you, Emily. We look forward to hearing all the tips this month. Next is our segment, the Recipe Cooking Show. Before we go to it, have you heard this joke? What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can opener.
Good afternoon, Magnolia, and welcome to the Recipe Cooking Show. All right, thank you. Each week, we will bring you a delicious recipe. Today's first show covers one of our healthy meals made at the clubhouse for lunch just last week. Veggie wraps. Does anyone like a good veggie wrap? Well, this was one of our healthy meals, and today we will give you a great recipe. A great veggie wrap should have lots of color and a variety of vegetables. Today's recipe calls for raw vegetables and can be made in 15 minutes. All right, and you make it, go out for a walk, feed your dog, do something else. All right, wonderful. You can pick your own veggies, but some examples are some spinach, carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers, purple cabbage, etc. You want to have the whole rainbow of healthy, delicious vegetables. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. You will need tortilla wraps, rice wraps, or pita pockets. Add a half a cup of hummus or homemade mayo, half a cup of shredded spinach or lettuce, 1/4 slice or chopped tomato, 1/4 cup of grated carrots, 2 sliced cucumbers, and veggies as desired. Now, doesn't that sound delicious? Yes, it does. This is a great meal, and if you want the full recipe, you can head on over to Magnolia Clubhouse on Facebook, and we have the link there for you. This is a delicious meal. I hope you try it out for yourself. This has been the Recipe of Cooking Show, and we'll see you next week with another wonderful recipe.
Did you vote yesterday? I did. Part of our Magnolia Live will include information about voting accuracy and other important things. Let's see what's coming up.
Hi Clubhouse, I'm Sonia, and I'm here to tell you a little about what's coming up in advocacy. Now, the primary election was over, and we know who will be competing in November. The Clubhouse will be doing research on the candidates and issues that we will be voting on. We will be sharing information on Magnolia Live, on social media, as well as informative packets. Please keep an eye out for upcoming information, and that you're interested in helping with researching the candidates. Please see Megan on membership. Stay tuned for more info.
Fantastic information. Next, we have our Clubhouse Standard.
Hi, this week's standard number 36. Standard number 36. Clubhouse has the support of appropriate mental health authorities and all necessary licenses and accreditations. The Clubhouse collaborates with people and organizations that increase its effectiveness in a broader community. And now back to more Clubhouse news.
Okay, here's another one for you. What kind of internet page do you seek out when your eyes are tired of reading? A site for sore eyes. Okay. Next, we have our sports report.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of Magnolia Clubhouse Sports. I'm Scott Troller. The NFL draft has come and gone, and Browns head coach Todd Monken is deciding who will be the starting quarterback for Week 1 of the 2026 season. Deshaun Watson has emerged as the potential frontrunner for the Week 1 starter, but don't count Shedeur Sanders out by any means. They touched on every position that was needed at this year's NFL draft. We also improved on our offensive line, as well as some good defensive selections. The media has said the Browns had the best draft in the NFL by far. We have a lot of people that are competing for a spot on the roster this season, and I give the Browns an A+ for this year's draft by far. And hopefully we will have the chemistry to possibly make deeper in the playoffs. Only time will tell. But we all know that no one's going to want to see Watson, but don't count Sanders out by any means, so we'll see what happens as we inch up to training camp. Moving on to the Guardians, Travis Bazzana, who was our first 2024 Major League Baseball draft pick, made his debut for the Guardians last week. He is looking positive on offense as well as defense. Bazzana is the first Australian player to get selected as the first pick in the draft. Ramirez and Rocchio have really been coming alive on the offensive side of the field, and Chase DeLauder has really been stepping it up in his rookie season. Our pitching staff is not disappointing this year, keeping the Guardians in the run for the AL Central, and they are right now in first place in the AL Central with a record of 16-16.
This is John with our inaugural episode of Sports History. We are going to drop some knowledge on you. To start, we are covering the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, which he refused induction into the U.S. Army and is stripped from his world title. The first organized night baseball game was played in Kansas. The NFL chooses Canton, Ohio as the site for the Professional Football League Hall of Fame. Moving right along, Hank Aaron hit his 600th career home run. In 1947, Jackie Robinson breaks the color barrier with the Brooklyn Dodgers. In 1903, the first World Series game is played. That does it for the first episode of Sports History. Now we go back to more Magnolia Live. And remember, stay classy, Cleveland.
Finally, we have a poem from Russ. Let's hear what he has to share.
Hi, my name is Russ, and I'm a member of Clubhouse, and I'd like to do a poem for you today. An empty silence has entered my house, and the moon walks across my days as I wait for you to unfold your umbrella of hyacinth hair and cherry blossom dreams to fall like plums on the lonely ground of my sacred hours.
That's it for our first episode at Magnolia Live. Like the baseball glove said to the ball. Catch you later.